If you want the kills, we got the skills right here at 302 Fishing. If you're brand new or if you've been hanging around and you haven't already done so, smash that subscribe button, guys. Click that notification bell so you're informed of each and every future episode we upload here on this channel. Give us a thumbs up if you like the videos, and of course drop a comment below, good, bad, or indifferent. We'll answer you each and every time. I did not have a chance to film an intro on the episode that you're getting ready to watch right now. Again, I valued the time that I had because I just got done work at this particular point in time and I had very little light to go with. It was already a crummy, raw day. It had rained most of the day. And I said, you know what? This would be a good time to come out and go striper fishing on the river that's literally 5 minutes away from me. Had no success on this river every time I go to it. And we're going to see what happens here. I chose one particular bait that I thought would be successful because of the bait that comes up in there. There's a $2.50 lure, guys. It's a bomber bait, just like the one you saw Matthew use a couple episodes ago. If you check into his channel with David on Orange 22 Fishing, they're using a white and red bomber bait. I chose one that looks like the hatch, guys. It looks like the shad that's coming up that river. Very reflective and you know, somewhat decent rattle. So we're gonna get out of this intro right here. We're gonna jump right in this video and we're gonna show you exactly what happened here, guys. We're back out for round two here. We're gonna start throwing this rattle trap out here again. $2.50 worth of pleasure here, and we're gonna try to redo what we did yesterday. So let's get it on, guys. See if we can try to get some striper. I talked to the gentleman that's right next to me over here. He's been here for about 15 minutes and caught 3 of them. All out right in the middle here, he said. So we'll try that. Of course, we'll try the edges. But it seems like the water's calmed down a lot more from what it was looking like last night. I mean, that thing was surging pretty bad yesterday because it rained all day. It was raw and nasty. Again, it's still cold. Overcast day, which is good, but the sun just finally broke through after it been raining for most of the day today. But you know these striper, man, they love the crappy weather. Look at that right there. They're jumping, guys. Hopefully you saw that, man. I was just, look, there's another one. They're jumping all over the place, guys. Look, we got a hit. There's a whole bunch of them surging here. Let me go ahead. I'm going to do this, guys. Watch this. I'm going to grab my buka over here. It's a segmented swim bait. We're going to toss right into that. We're going to try to catch it on a spinning combo here, guys. But they're right here. Let's see if they'll go after this gizzard shad. I don't know how much this is going to hold up, man, because I never caught a striper on this fishing combo here. Seems like it's a popular thing to do right now, man. We got at least half dozen people right on this shoreline, so somebody's got to come up off of a fish here and bring it on in. Just got to make sure we're careful not to cross each other's lines over here. All right, we're going to try using this near the falls, but nothing on that. I got 4 or 5 of them sitting there popping up and surfacing over here, and nothing's hitting on any of us. He's got a swim bait, I got a buka bait, and my rattle trap here again. He caught 3 here. He said you've been here about 15 minutes. So
I was standing right, the water was up here.
Yeah. Today,
I was standing right here, and I watched a little striper go right in and out of that by my feet. They were pushing shad right up against it, and I just watched them. Whoop. I'm like, it's not even in front of me.
So far, not a bite, guys. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move down that way, give those guys their chance to go ahead and cast over here and do what they need to do, and then when they leave, I'll come back. I'm going to walk down here a little bit, give those guys a little bit of space right there, and I'll jump in their grave once they move out. Almost, guys. Almost, man. Good thing I didn't go full force. Would have lost our little combination here. That's why you gotta lay your rods flat, guys. That was a dumb mistake on my part. All right, here's what you're supposed to do, guys. Lay it down. Let's get this fixed up and get this bait back out there again. I did end up with a small backlash here. Alright, striper. Unfortunately, we are coming close to a low tide, guys. I think it's 352 is the low tide. And I don't know what kind of success we're going to have here fishing wise. But like I said, the guy up there caught 3 of them. But you can notice it's pretty much slack tide. When you see it's like nice and calm like this, barely any movement in the water. They're jumping around, guys. They're here. I guess my man's gonna be using live bait over here because he's got a bobber out here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go up around this building. I'm gonna come around here and I'm gonna go into this eddy that's sitting right here, and then we're gonna ride our way all the way down the shoreline, down towards the bridge. So give me a couple minutes to go ahead and walk around and get to my next location. We made it to the other side right here. I'm gonna try to jump over here and try to cast in this calm eddy over here. See if anything's sitting in there. Let's get the rattle trap back to work again. I've got to believe that something's got to start hitting here, guys. Oh, gotta get myself off this pipe here. Might end up losing a lure here. Woo. Got hooked on something. Oh, that's something, guys. Something's. Oh my goodness gracious! Look at the size of this bass. Are you kidding me? Holy crap! I thought I was stuck on the bottom, guys, and this gigantic bass just smashed the crap out of this rattle trap. Easy 5-pounder, guys. It might be 6. Holy crap, guys. Yes. That's disgusting. Woo! Not expecting that at all, guys. At all. Let's get this rattle trap out of its face. Holy mess. Let me show this thing off to you guys. Wowie wow. That is a slob of a fish, guys. Big fat donkey, guys. Check that thing out. I would have never known there are bass that big in a river, man. But this thing is completely gorged, man. Look at the stomach on that. Let's go ahead and get a quick weight on this fish. Man, he is feisty. Out for stripers, guys, and here we're coming out with donkeys. What do we got here? Almost a 5-pounder, guys. 4.62 pounds. What a beautiful fish. 4.62. Wowie wow. $2.50 bait, guys. Walmart. We always love using those baits. Let's get down here and give this one a nice, beautiful send-off. Hopefully we don't fall in the water, guys. There we go. But, yes. Even if we don't catch any more fish, guys, that was a stunner right there, man. Look at that thing. Absolutely disgusting. And she's gone, guys. Boom. How ridiculously insane was that, guys? Almost a 5-pound bass out of a river right here in the middle of town here in Kent County, man. I would have never thought. But if you notice, you can see how calm this eddy is right over here. That's the only reason I came over here, and I was casting right along this wall, because that's where these stripe are like hanging by, is these walls or some type of a structure like the rocks where he's casting at right now. But I thought, as I said, I felt like I was stuck on the rocks. I kind of let it go a little bit, and as I was moving it, it took a deep dive, and I'm like, what the hell? And then there you go, guys. That absolute big fat green bean bag, man. That slaunch, that donkey, that 5 pounds of loveliness, man. That makes the day, man. So let's get the goal of at least one striper, guys, because that was the whole purpose of this episode. I'm amped up now, guys. Get your juices flowing, definitely. But I'm barely just cranking the bait, because again, this current is pretty strong, and I want to give these fish the illusion that this is a bait fish going through the water, because if I have it going at an unnatural speed in a wrong direction, they're going to say, what the heck is that thing? Rattle traps, rattle traps, rattle traps, guys. Definitely a great fall bait. They catch the giants. It's been a while since I caught almost a 5-pounder, guys. A good long while, so it's nice to get the rust knocked off, man. So I'm sure you hear it a million times, guys, on any challenge you go on, whether you're a beginner all the way up to a pro. They're always going to tell you the same thing, guys. Match the hatch. We're in a river. We've got shad rolling up and down this tributary right here. And that looks like a shad, guys. I mean, it got that flash, it's got that rattle, and that waddle going on, man. And these fish are willing to go ahead and attack this thing because they're trying to gorge up. You saw that bass right there, man. God knows how many of those little shad he's got in his stomach, man. But he's ready to go almost for winter. Again, the lures that I'm using right now, well, I got a couple in my pocket right now. We're going to go with what's working. But I will put down what this bait is in the description field below. And you guys can go out and have your fun on the cheap. There you go. Bass? All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take off the swim bait here. I'm gonna go ahead and switch up to a jerk bait. And we'll throw a couple more casts in this area, and then we'll move along down the shoreline here. So we're gonna switch up, as I told you, to the RAPALA Shadow Wrap Shad. Again, looking just like the bait fish that's out there. We're just gonna jerk that bait, stop, let it float, and see if these fish swoop up on the bait on the paws. I'm talking to the young man right up here, man. Oh, he's got one right there. Got one? Yeah. There you go, man. He's got a striper on, guys. He just literally walked up here 2 seconds ago. There you go, man. That's a nice one. You want me to land it for you?
Yeah, let's see how big he is. See if I can whip him.
Where's he at? It's a decent size, man. Oh, yeah. You want me to lip him? All right, I'm going to go ahead and land this striper for this guy since he's way up high. But give me a second, guys. All right, man, check him out. It's a good, decent one, man. Really, really nice one. He literally walked over here, guys, about 5 minutes ago. All right, guys, check this out. I don't know, maybe, oh, he's filled up too. Look at this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful striper, guys. We saw a blow up sitting right over here. There was a blow up here. He literally threw right out there on that blow up, and that fish went right after it. What's your name?
He's a pretty one.
Yeah, what's your name?
Pete.
Pete, you don't mind being in my video?
No.
All right, so
no,
Pete, great job, man. We're going to go ahead and walk this over to him. And we'll give him a good old hold there. Oh, watch your eye.
Right out.
I popped it. There you go, guys. Let's go ahead and get a shot with, you said Pete, you said?
Yep. I
Get Pete to grab a hold of that. All right, man. You from the area, Pete?
Yeah.
All right, check him out, guys. Awesome job, Pete, man.
He's a nice fish.
He is beautiful, man. Look how the blue is like, looks almost electric right on the side there.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna drop him back in.
There you go, man. Awesome job. Great job, Pete. She gone. All right, man, no problem. That's crazy how that works, man. Sometimes you walk up here, whoop, 5 minutes, I'm done.
Well, see, a lot of it too, I have good luck with these.
Yeah, everybody's been using those.
Yeah. It's a little cheap zoom.
Right.
On an 8-ounce jig.
So my man's got an $8 Zipco reel with probably a $2 bag worth of flukes that he got from Walmart and a little quarter ounce weight, and he catches a beautiful striper. I keep telling you guys, you don't have to spend a whole lot of money to catch some big fish. That's the biggest one I've seen in here, like ever with me fishing here like this.
Got one over 2 pounds or something.
For real? Nice.
7 pound 15 last summer.
Wow. I didn't realize they get that big up in here. I'm sure I probably forgot to record the catch, guys, but I did catch a schoolie here off of the RAPALA Shadow Wrap. So I'm gonna be careful and try to get this out of this fish's face. But there was another big one that blew up over there. We're gonna try to get back out there again. But let's go ahead and get a gander at this fish, and hopefully the next one we catch we can actually get on camera. But there she goes, guys. She's gone. I don't know what it is, guys, that I can't seem to get a striper hit while the camera's on. Nice looking great blue heron going across the screen. But at least you saw it on the end of my line there. But we saw a big gigantic blow up over there. So that might be a good sign. And of course, the great blue heron lets you know there's fish around. Because why would he be sitting there, huh? So we're throwing it right over here across and letting it drift a little bit. But the striper that I got there myself here hit right out in the middle. I don't want to be fighting the current too much. That's why I'm casting it a little up current a little bit. Wouldn't it be nice, man, if I could hit a big old striper, man. Yep, that was a hit right there, guys. Definitely a hit. There you go. Another one on, guys. Fish on. All right, gotta keep that tip up, man. Keep the hook in there. Another schoolie, guys. Another schoolie. All right. Finally caught one on camera, guys. Come on, man. Let's get a big one, guys. Let's get a big one. I'll tell you one thing, man. These striper are so savage, man, when they hit. There you go. Nice looking size, guys. He was barely hitting on that. I let him tap on it a couple times, and then he finally took it. Oh! He wants to get away. All right, let's get down here, guys, and I'll try to pretend like I'm a true fisherman here. Try to keep this fish calm. He's got that hook buried in his lip a little too deep there. And he's got all the trebles on him here. There we go. Just got to be careful. Oh, looks like I broke a treble. What's that? All right. Broke one of the treble hooks on the back side. Hopefully we can still catch him with 2 hooks on the back. But again, a decent little schoolie. Well, let's get it on its way and try to catch a bigger one. She's gone. hopefully those 2 hooks will help me out there. I just broke that one off, man. It wasn't a great hook that was on the back end of that bait. So we're gonna have to let that fish swallow the bait up a little bit. All right, he's got another one, guys, right here. Right along the edge, just watch right here. And he's gonna bring it up right next to the wall. You'll see him come up with it. There it is. What is that? What is that? Oh, it's another striper right there, guys. Good job, Pete. All right. Light's starting to pick up, guys. It seems like with the patterns being right now with this bait right here, as I'm casting right over into that eddy that's sitting over there and just letting it glide down, and I'm just jerking it and letting it sit because it actually is a slow rising bait and they're catching on the rise, but they're not slamming it super hard. They're kind of tapping on it and feeling it out, and then they smack the daylights out of it. All right, man, Pete's got another one on, man. He is beating them up right there. It's a decent size. Another look, good looking schoolie. All right, great job, Pete. All right, Pete's gonna go ahead and grab some stuff. He's out of the swim baits that he has, so he's gonna go ahead and let me cast a couple casts right here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and roll off, guys, because it's getting kind of late and I got things to do. Oh, there's a hit right there, guys. Fish on, fish on. Oh, goodness gracious. There we go, guys. First cast right off the bat. All right. She's a moving. She's a moving. Where's it at? You can't see it, guys. Sorry. Where is it? Oh, it's a decent size one, guys. There you go. Gonna need a landing, guys. I'm gonna work it down to these guys. It's a decent size. All right. We're gonna work it down here so these guys can lip them for me, because I don't want to break the line on this. It's probably about 2, 3, 4 pounder, guys. Just smack the daylights out of that jerk bait. I don't go lifting them up and breaks the line, guys. Gonna get the gentleman down here to go ahead and give me a hand. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you.
Got you.
All right, so head first into there. Boom. Excellent. Thank you, guys. Let me open the bail up, guys. It's the first cast. Yeah, look at his stomach. He's gorged up too, man.
He is good.
Yeah. He caught about a 5 pounder earlier, guys.
Did he?
Yeah.
Nice. Got her.
Yeah, let me get up here. All right, guys. Nice. Probably what, 2, 3 pounder maybe?
At least 2.
Pretty fish, guys. Look at the gut on that thing.
Oh yeah, well fed.
Well fed fish, guys, man. First cast, man. Pete let me cast over there and he smashed the daylights out of that thing.
What'd you catch it on?
Jerk bait. It's a RAPALA shadow wrap. And then just to see the silver color baits. And then I hit almost a 5 pound bass right off the wall right here on a rattle trap.
Really?
No joke, man. I thought it was stuck on the bottom. And I'm like, man, I was getting ready to rip it. And then it took a dive down. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not a rock. All right, what's your name, guys?
Jaden.
Jaden?
Evan.
Evan, thank you for landing my fish. I appreciate you guys.
No problem, man.
But man, it's been about 5 years since I caught a decent striper. 39 inches, guys, almost 30 pounds. But I was way up north. But this is the biggest one I've caught right off of this river right here. So hopefully the boys, Maddie and David, are happy for me with this nice little schoolie. Whoa, he's ready to go. But let's go ahead and get this fellow right in the water here. And she's gone. What a complete turnaround on an episode, guys. I mean, I caught that errant largemouth bass. I mean, that floored me, guys, how did that happen right there, man. But it proves to you guys that cheap baits catch big old bass. I'm so happy because I've not caught a donkey in quite a number of episodes, at least 4 to 5 episodes, just catching little dinks here and there. And finally, we land one. Again, albeit in a weird way, but it doesn't matter, guys. Caught it, showed it to you. Pete, turn this episode completely around despite the donkey, because the true episode was the striper episode that I was trying to create, and I wasn't having any success for the first hour on this river that I don't have a lot of experience to be on. Before I get into Pete right here, Matthew and David, I want to give them a little bit of props because these gentlemen like going fishing on that all the time, and they have fun fishing for their striper. Guys, drop right down below in the description field below. Please click on their channel, check out their videos, click that subscribe button. These guys are up and coming, man. They're up over 300 subscribers right now. Again, they're local to me, and I like collaborating with them, so I'm going to go ahead and show my support to them and try to help them build. Pete. Guys, I cannot tell you, if you come up on a pond or lake or a river or whatever you're on, or if you're on there and you see an old timer coming up there and they look like they've been coming to this place like for maybe as old as the planet is, you're gonna ask questions if you're a true fisherman, and that's exactly what I did. He literally came up 5 minutes after I was on that shoreline where I caught that bass at, and caught a huge striper, guys. So the bells are going off on my head. Hey, where'd you get that bait? Hey, what weight do you have on there? Hey, what kind of rod do you have? Hey, what else comes up in this river? Hey, what kind of bait? I was asking a whole bunch of questions, and he obliged me, guys, and answered each and every one of those questions. Sometimes you hear fish tales, guys, but sometimes you have somebody who knows what the hell they're talking about, and that guy was. Proving to you right now as well, too, that you don't need a lot of money to fish. I had my cheap bait. He literally had a cheap Walmart FLUKE, a cheap 1/4 ounce weight. He had a Zepco reel, guys, a push button Zepco reel with a broken tip that he used fishing line on and epoxied it to fix the tip on the rod. And he caught that big striper right there in front of you. So I'm glad I asked all those questions, because guess what happened, guys? I caught striper. I listened to him. I didn't have the swim bait, but I kind of listened to him about the lay of the land and how the water flows and where he thinks the fish are going to be. And right where he told me to put that bait at, that's where those fish were at. So I was finally able to land a couple, and I landed that decent one at the end. I was happy, guys, man. I hope you liked that episode. I also gave my lure to a young gentleman right here. He's not on camera because that last clip didn't come out too well, but I want to put a shout out to little Jaden. Jaden won. He's never caught a striper before. I gave him my shadow wrap that you saw me catch those bass on. So hopefully he and his dad, who was with him, got him his first striper. So Jaden, if you happen to click on my channel and you did catch a striper, drop a comment below, man. I might do something else extra special for you if you did catch that, if you show me a picture. You can go ahead and let me know. Now, you DM me a picture, you got it, guys. So, hey, thank you for that landing of that fish for me, too, because that's why they're in the channel there at the end of the episode, because there'd been no way I would have lifted that striper right over that fence. But nonetheless, guys, I'm quite happy with the episode. Hopefully you would have enjoyed this episode. Like, subscribe, push that notification bell so you get all the future episodes right in front of you each and every time we come out and fish. Guys, I hope you catch your giant bass. I hope you catch your giant striper. I'm going to get out of here, and as always, guys, fish on.